Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nidula Sana. I'm from class 4B, English Education program at Universitas Sultan Ageng Tirtayasa. In this video, I'm going to present my teaching module as my final project for the course Learning Planning on English Language Teaching under the guidance of Dr. Sutrisno Saji Effendi, SPD, MPD. So let's get started. So my teaching module consists of two main components, a syllabus and lesson plan. For the syllabus, it covers page F, the Merdeka curriculum for grade 12 student odd semester. The learning outcomes focus on student ability to comprehend, interpret, and analyze various types of text, as well as express their ideas in both spoken and written forms. The curriculum structure includes various text types such as narrative, expository, and descriptive text, designed to develop student communication skill and critical thinking progressively. The lesson plan, I designed one meeting of 2 times 40 minutes, focusing on narrative text using the legend of Malin Kundang. The module covers of all essential components, including learning objective, learning activities, assessment, reflection, and enrichment and remedial activities. Now let me explain the ideas behind my instructional design. The first is I chose the legend of Malin Kundang as the learning text because it is authentic Indonesian legend that is culturally close to the student. I believe that using local culture content makes learning more meaningful and relatable for grade 12 students. The second is the learning approach I use is the scientific approach combined with communicative language teaching or CLT. The reason is that PASF students need to not only understand text but also actively communicate and express their ideas in English. So the learning process is designed to be student-centered, not teacher-centered. The third is the learning model I choose is collaborative learning delivered face-to-face. I designed the activities so that students learn together through pair discussion, group work, and oral retelling, because I believe communication skills are best developed through interaction and collaboration, not just passive reading. Fourth, for assessment, I combine diagnostic assessment to check student prior knowledge and formative assessment through the LKPD retelling activity. This way, the teacher can monitor each student progress throughout the lesson, not just at the end. Now, I want to highlight some of the most important components in my teaching module. Learning objective. I formulated 5 learning objectives. Students should be to identify the communicative purpose of narrative text, identify the text structure, which include orientation, complication, resolution, and coda. And the next is find explicit and implicit information for the text, identify the use of simple past tense and action verbs, and retell the story in their own words, both orally and in writing. Learning activities. The core activities are divided into 3 stages. In the pre-reading stage, students observe a picture of Batu Malin Kundang, learn key vocabulary like widow, merchant, deny, curse, storm, and sail, and predict the story. What about the Wales reading stage? Students read the text and complete the LKPD, identifying text structure, answering comprehension question, and finding example of simple past tense. In the post-reading stage, students do a pair discussion to reconstruct the story, identify the moral value, and some students perform an oral retelling in front of the class. The next is assessment. The retelling activity is assessed using a rubric with 4 aspects: content comprehension, text structure, grammar accuracy, and fluency. Each aspect is scored from 1 to 4, and the final score is calculated by dividing the total score by 16, then multiplying by 100. And the next is enrich and remedial. For enrichment, advanced student can write an alternative ending or create a storyboard. And for remedial, student who score below 75 will work with simplified text and practice. And then retelling using a sentence starts like the story begins with, then, and finally. So finally, let's let me share a short reflection on this teaching module. Designing this module taught me a lot about how to plan a lesson that is not just structured but also meaningful and engaging for a student. I learned that in the Merdeka curriculum, teachers are given the freedom to be creative, and that freedom comes with responsibility to truly understand and the student needs. One thing I'm proud of in this module is integration of local culture values through the story of Malin Kundang. I believe English learning should not disconnect students from their own culture. Instead, it should help them to understand and express their culture in a global language. If I were to improve this module in the future, I would add more differentiation activities to be better accommodate students with different proficiency levels, since there remains one of the biggest challenge in a real classroom setting. Overall, this project has been a valuable learning experience for me as future English teacher. I hope this model can truly be useful when I step into a real classroom one day. So that's all from my teaching module presentation. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video reflects my understanding of learning planning in English language teaching. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.